That's why it not only improves your mental, physical, and spiritual health, it also increases your lung capacity.
So remember, kids, take an is dead break at least 6 times a day.
That brings us to our sponsor of today's segment, Is Dead. Go to isdead.com/IDK Studios for 10% off your first shipment.
The only thing better is smoking. What?
No, that can't be right.
Breaking news, what?
So folks, it seems that the age-old discovery
Of what? Did you like...
of the Danielian effect back in 1898 has just been backed by more evidence by Dr. Evan Van Croft and his team of 5 scientists.
You know,
Let's
why
send
don't
it
I
down
get
to the
to
scene.
hear the information sometimes?
Anyway, let's... Stop that! My name is Dr. Evan
I'm here with Dr. Evan Van Croft, and he's going to tell us exactly what the Danielle effect is. Doctor?
Thank you. Over the last 15 years, me and my scientist have been studying a multitude of Daniels and have found that all of them, over 75,000 Daniels, over the course of their life, they have never been wrong. Absolutely dumbfounding. This evidence is backed by years of documenting and research that has brought us to this point and this hypothesis. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Dr. Evan Van Croft, and it is July 29th, 2003. Would you like to state your name and age for me?
My name is Daniel. I was born here, I live here, and I'm 12 years old.
Thank you. Is there anything of the peculiar sort that you would like to explain to me or my teammates?
I can never be wrong. Everything I say is right.
See, this is an absolute extraordinary example of just how Daniels, of their namesake, believe they just can't be wrong. I've never discovered anything of this with any other name, not Dominic, not Brady, not Kagan, nothing. Absolutely dumbfounding. Let's put this to the test, shall we? My name is Dr. Evan Van Croft, and today we are testing the hypothesis of the Danielian effect. Here on my right we have Daniel, and on my left we have Burrita. Today's topic of discussion is about the studying of the craft of mac and cheese. Let's see what happens.
Not my name.
Whatever. Obviously, Daniel, the correct spelling of mac and cheese is M-A-C and symbol C-H-E-E-S-E.
Burrita, you're wrong as usual. The proper spelling is mac-cheese. There is no and symbol present.
That's not true. You can't call it mac cheese. It has to be and. It has to be mac and cheese. That's what my mommy always told me when I was a little kid, like right now.
Your mother is a fool, Burrita.
You cannot call my mother a fool. Everyone knows that the Danielian effect is fake.
That is
Anyway.
simply not true.
As we can see, this is a perfect example proving our hypothesis of the Danielian effect.
I'll eat my
As
hat.
we can see, Daniel over here obviously believes that he is correct. But is he? We'll see right after this break.
Who dares enter the court of the king?
I found it!
You found
After
it?
all these years, I found it!
Found it.
I found it!
Make way for the king.
I found it!
Who dares enter my courtroom?
I found He is dead!
Thank you, my servant. My life is now complete.
You're welcome, Your Majesty.
So get yourself some IsDead today. We love IsDead. There's some beautiful things about IsDead. Comes in this nice container. It's a cylinder, and cylinders, they're just so easy to drink out of, you know? And then when you get IsDead, you get all the happy feelings inside. You see, a lot of top companies put terrible things. Dyes, high fructose corn syrup, all these random things you've never heard of. We don't do that. We don't include the dyes. We put in low fructose corn syrup, much better than high fructose corn syrup. Messes with your brain. Low fructose corn syrup, you just love it. Tastes just like high fructose corn syrup, except it's better. 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 Better.
ISDED is copyrighted by IDK Studios. ISDED is not affiliated with Pepsi Cola, company, brand, or logo in any way. This content, including but not limited to text graphics, logos, and any other material, is the property of ISDED and is protected by copyright and other international property laws. Unauthorized use, reproduction, or distribution of this content is strictly prohibited. For more information, visit www.isded.com.
My name is Dr. Evan Bancroft. Very shortly, I will be setting up a debate between Daniel and Burrito. The topic of this debate will be about the spelling of Kraft mac and cheese. So first, we need to get some background information. Let's go on Google and see what happens when we search up Kraft mac and cheese. Alright, there we go. Kraft mac and cheese. Alright, and this is what pops up, to be expected. Alright, it is exactly 24 hours after the debate between Daniel and Burrito. Let's see what happens now when we search up Kraft mac and cheese on Google. As we remember, the spelling of Kraft mac and cheese was mac and cheese, so let's see what pops up now. Oh my golly.
And what an interesting story.
Yeah, those kids, man, these news segments are getting weirder every single day.
The weird glasses, the
Yeah,
hat. Just start eating.
Anyway.
Thank you for watching. We'll join you next time.
See ya.